Hey guys, here we go with a wig tutorial. Number one requested thing for me so far. I'm gonna do this kind of fast, okay? So here we go. Step one, of course, everybody knows you have to bleach the knots. Yes, I only use 20 volume because I don't want to damage the hair as I'm bleaching the knots. I want it nice and thick. This is a 360 frontal, guys, from my own line. I'm getting ready to launch it really soon. I've been working on it for a while, but I hope that you guys like this. The 360 frontals do come with, of course, the little clips in the back, which makes it really nice because it's gonna fit everyone. So I put it on my wig making mannequin, and then you want to put it on inside out, of course. Make sure all the baby hairs are tucked away. Notice you can't see any down below. I'm going to tap the bleach on. I don't rub it because I feel like that kind of makes it get caught into the lace and bleed through too fast. I'm going to speed this up for you guys so you don't have to watch it too long. Because of the customer that I'm making this for, I know that she doesn't wear her hair in a lot of different ways. I'm only bleaching the front and then 2 sections for her part. Here you see me rinsing the hair out. Of course, you're going to have to wash it. I do use a purple shampoo to make sure that you get all of that brassy tone out. Alright guys, now it's time to get ready to pluck the frontal. So I'm going to place the 360 back on the mannequin, and I like to pin it down. I like it to be nice and snug, the same way that it's going to be when I'm going to sew it down. That way there aren't any gaps in the lace, like no buckling. Because if you have it too loose, you're going to have a tendency to pluck too much, or you can even rip the lace. So you want it to be nice and tight so that you'll see exactly how it's going to look once it's on your customer. Make sure that you pin the back as well, because you don't want that frontal just kind of flopping around. It gets annoying, I promise. The tweezing process, I'm going to speed up for you guys, because those of you who've watched wig making tutorials, or those of you who wear frontals and you've customized them yourself, you know that this is a very long, very tedious process. So I'm not even recording all of it. I just showed you a little bit of how I do mine. I do section some out and then tweeze behind that. It's just kind of my little thing, the way that I get it done. Okay, so here we go. You see that my wig, I keep calling it a wig, the frontal, I'm sorry, is pinned in the front. And I'm showing you where the pins are in the back. Again, because I don't want that moving around, and I pin it exactly the way that the mold is. I do make custom molds for my customers. Right here, I'm just cutting off the extra lace. The 360 frontals do have a lot of lace in the back, and I don't need all that lace. I feel like that's going to just make more space where the cap is doubled up, and clients, it's just going to be hard. Maybe it's just because I'm from Arizona, but I don't want all that on my client's head. So as soon as we get that stitched down, now I'm getting ready to, you see me braiding right here. I just like to secure the hair out of the way so that it's not getting caught in my stitching. Now I'm getting ready to actually start. I do feed my needle through the weft. I think that that's important. It makes it nice and secure and keeps that from like kind of having that little wiggle to it and flipping out. You don't need, especially where those edges sit, you don't want those sticking out, because that's going to make your hair or the unit look very wiggish, because you're going to end up seeing those little pieces stick out. I'm going to leave this a little slow for you guys, just at regular speed so you can see. I triple knot my threads right here. I took a one-on-one class with Kim Kimball. I absolutely love her, and I was just double knotting my knots before, but she triple knots hers, and so now I triple knot because, like, it's Kim Kimball. you see that I do a lock stitch. That's just the way that I prefer to do it. I know a lot of stylists that don't do it. The stylist who I really learned a lot from in the beginning of my career, that's just what she does. I use it for my weaves, I use it for my units, just everything that I do that involves stitching, I'm going to usually use a lock stitch. Okay, I'm speeding this up for you guys because it's really repetitious, but just wanted to make sure that you could see the whole process. I did cut some of the pieces of this video out for you guys just because, like I said, it's just the same thing, kind of going back and forth, and then I'm going to slow it back down for you in just a minute to show you the what it looks like when I get to the top. Everything before you get there, you're just going back and forth, pretty much the same process over and over. I do like to be very meticulous. I like the lock stitches to be the same width apart as much as possible. I like them to be close together. All of that prevents buckling and puckering later, especially if your client's going to want to wear her hair up or she's going to want to part it in different places. I just always like to know that no matter how my client moves, no matter how they wear their hair, no matter how somebody's looking at it, like what angle, that they're going to be good and it's going to look nice and covered. Alright, here we go, guys. We're getting ready to get a little closer to the top. This is right here in the middle. Again, I'm just trying to speed this up nice and fast for you. Here we go. The last couple of rows towards the top, I like them to be nice and close together so that you don't have any gaps. You don't want anybody to see any of the lace or to, like I said, as they kind of move their head just in a natural way, you don't want them to see in between any of those pieces. I wish y'all could see me right now because I was really just waving my head back and forth like y'all can see me. Again, you see me looping that needle through the weft. You want it to lay nice and flat. Nobody wants a bumpy wig. It's not a good look. Before I start my wigs, I do wigs or weaves, either or. I usually will thread all the needles that I have, which I think right now I'm down a little bit. I only have like 9. I usually try to have a little bit more than that, but I like to thread them so that I don't have to worry about stopping and threading my needles constantly. It's just a pain. Alright, now ladies, here's the last cut. That's the top, so you see it's going to lay nice and flat. Now it's time to cut out that inner cap. So I'm flipping the unit back inside out so that we can cut all of that excess cap out. Once we do that, ladies, guess what? There you go. Sexy music, sexy unit. Here it is on the mannequin. I'm going to show you on my customer. There we go. All that beautiful hair. Again, that is from my hair collection. I'll have information for you ladies to order if you like. My customer did not want to show her face, and so I respected her privacy, and I'm trying not to show any of her face. She does have a black cap underneath. Please excuse that. I tried to tell her that we need to shift her into just a nice cap that will match her skin tone. But I hope you guys like this video. Once she puts the makeup on, that lace right there, it's going to be flawless. She loves it. I love it. I hope you guys love it. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I'll have information to order hair from you guys. I am going to have colored hair soon. Please like this video, share, subscribe, leave your comments. You guys have been so supportive and so sweet. I love all of my new subscribers, all of my old subscribers. You guys are great. You guys make me feel so good, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I will have another video for you next week. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful time.